just because
I mean, EMP destroys all. Yeah. I mean, the Storm doesn't want to get EMP'd like at all, just because you don't want to lose 50% of your mana actually after you already engage. And adding a little bit more control is never a bad thing, considering the damage output on the team is so far all pretty much magic damage.
Yeah.
And then Pycat can transition later into right click if he needs to. I mean, you have Double Edge, Chain Frost, Frost Blast, Starstorm, Riptide, just mass spam. Like, that's really what Team Dog have right now.
The Drow Ranger, they played him mid like a few times, and then they played him safe lane. What do you?
I'm kind of leaning towards safe lane here, because if you put the Drow mid against the Invoker, it's very easy for the Invoker to set it for kills. And I think potentially with a roaming Naga Siren, even if it's just the Naga Siren and the Invoker, if you don't have Pylai die in the lane, they can kill the Drow super easy. I mean, Storm is kind of the same thing, but either way, with an ES, I think what's going to end up happening is they're just going to do the mid lane pull, where they fissure block the lane to the Ancients. So yeah, like Lumi was saying, just block the Ancients like ASAP, just so you can make sure that doesn't happen. If you can do that, then I think you'll be pretty okay.
Little ninja pause.
Yeah, it depends on what they expect from Team Dog on the offlane as well. Like Storm, safe lane, especially with the help of AEI on the Visage, should be able to lane against most things.
If against Lich though, and he suffers under loss of experience and pressure. Like.
Yeah, the last time we saw this very similar matchup, I think Fnatic also ran a Lich Centaur duel offlane.
Yeah.
Sing was playing Mirana then. And Mirana does a lot better in terms of not being able to get killed by that combo. I think Storm's going to have a similarly tough time. So we might actually see Sing Sing go mid, which is not something we see very often with Cloud9.
Guys.
Yeah?
I'm here.
We're paused, by the way.
I know, yeah, that's what I'm watching at your stream. Remember when Drow just came out? And it was really imbalanced because...
In Dota 2?
Well, no, I'm sorry. When Drow was reworked and her aura affected ranged creeps.
Oh, God, that was so ridiculous.
Permanently.
Yeah, that was so sad.
What was really strong back then? It was... I'm going to sneak into the shop. What was really strong was Enigma, because of the Eidolons, and Visage, because of the burst. Okay. Now, you can still pop the...
What?
I like that.
Now you can.
Where did I go?
Anyways, God damn it. Yeah. So the thing about Visage right now is that when you pop the aura range, it still affects the burst for 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's really strong in pubs.
Yeah. I mean, it's just on-demand extra damage.
How strong is it in competitive game? Like, do you think we can actually see teams pulling off something like backdoor with Visage burst with a Drow with a lot of agility?
Have you not been watching any Cloud9 games?
Most, and I
watch them lose.
I always like the greediest support.
That never happens.
It just happen every time.
They just do Drow Visage every game.
And how does it work?
It wins.
It wins.
110%.
Jesus.
100, like the Lycan.
They like the Lycan.
But I've seen, okay.
They win 11 out of every 10 games they play.
Yeah, you just win one more victory when you...
All right.
No, you get the default, because they're like, I'm not playing this.
That's kind of how I feel sometimes.
Yep, Drow going mid.
I just like randomly here, I'm like, I'm not playing this. It's like, no way. It's not happening.
Somebody a Drow or the Visage?
Well, I think Drow is more... For me, it's okay, but I don't really particularly like to hear that much. Okay. And Visage is just like, nope, don't want to micro, too lazy.
Because he's going Quaswex Invoker because of the Blade of Attack.
You know, I used to say that too, and then I saw people actually go phase boots as Exort.
I just...
I know, I like power treads or straight into Boots of Travel.
I agree with that. I'm just saying that I've seen people actually go Blade of Attack into
Pylai die!
Could be a big fissure. There's all 5 of them. What? Are they going to get any spells off?
Oh my God!
Everyone!
Okay. You know why? So Misery has sacrifice.
Well, yeah, but Fogged also didn't have a skill point in either. I don't know, man. I actually don't know what circumstance you would not skill net. Like, on Naga Siren, is there any point at any game...
Especially as a support.
Right, as a support where you would not just get net
when
at level 1.
When you have Mirana on your team?
Yeah.
And Mirana...
Because I feel like he should have just had that skilled and they should have just killed him.
There was like this point where like all 5 of them just come around the corner and Pylai was like, oh shit! And there's like fissures, 5 of them.
Yeah. Oh, they dropped some wards in the jungle, I guess.
Yeah, but they're gonna know. Like...
They're pinging the hell out of it too.
Yeah.
Alright, AEI. Well, he's going to have to use 2 sentries for this one, if they want to pull. Ooh, Flying Vision!
What a remnant. What a remnant.
Beautiful.
Creep and creep lumbers on.
It's pretty neato. Does Remnant count as like a unit to block?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Okay. It's like the fire spirits and
It's
stuff.
ethereal.
It used to.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure at one point it did.
In the beginning days of Dota 2, it did. In Dota 1, it did not.
Okay.
Well,
Good old
looks like
Warcraft
fogged. Oh,
mechanics.
that's why he didn't get. He's man fighting Pile Die. Get out of here, blocking the ancients.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Even if you were man fighting, you wouldn't need Riptide to beat an Earthshaker with his massive 2 base armor.
And he's gonna ward a sentry.
The guy has
coming
a
around.
giant
Fogged?
log.
Fog, what a player. He knows.
He knows, man.
He
I
knows.
mean, that's what happens when you do the same thing. Like every single game, people used to eventually they're like, I know what I'm gonna do.
Nah, Pile Die. He's got the recovery method. Back and
Recovery
pull,
method,
man.
yeah.
Easy.
It could work out. We'll see. We'll see. And I mean, the worst case scenario is Bone 7 comes and takes a stack.
Nope, fissure. Look, his
He
magical
actually
happening.
failed stacked. Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, but you just want to deny this wave. Don't mess it up, Pie. All right, good
That-
stuff.
That's ridiculous, to be honest.
Yeah,
This, like
they
Earthshaker
actually-
should not be able to do this.
They intentionally moved the camps around so you couldn't do this.
Yeah.
Because Fnatic used to do this all the time with Wisp, and they would break the trees, and Bat Riders would do it too. They would just eat the trees and just like pull to the camp and deny all mid experience. And they changed it to make it not possible, and now
Yeah.
people are just making it possible again via
He's
Earthshaker.
gonna pull the mid camp now.
Now that actually brings up an interesting question: is it just a selling point to pick ES because he can do this when you're Radiant,
No.
or is it just broken?
Earthshaker is already good enough hero where you don't need to do this, and no hero should be able to do this.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Wasn't that Puppy that used to play Earthshaker all the time?
Yep. He loves that hero.
Yeah.
As far as I know, he actually doesn't like Enigma. Like, I don't think he likes playing it.
He drafts it for himself all the
You
time.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, he's picking it because it fits the situation, not necessarily because he likes the hero. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he didn't like it.
Oh no, Pie. Any case.
It's kind of the same thing when Dendy got to play Dragon Knight at TI.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then everyone was like,
That-
why the hell is Dendy playing
Oh,
Dragon
that
Knight?
game.
It was tough.
Dragon Knight's not a bad mid hero.
It
No,
just
but-
doesn't suit him, though.
Yeah, it doesn't suit the player.
I mean, he's playing DK nowadays.
Yeah, but that's just because he has to. Puppy's like,
It's his
you're
job.
playing this. And then he's like, all right, it's fine. Man, who's
Denied.
going to argue, really? So,
Want that miss?
lanes are pretty stagnant at the moment. I don't really think that Dog has really any intention on roaming. Oh, but they need to be careful.
Oh, what a
That
fissure.
fissure actually blocks Misery on the wrong side, so Sing can't do any damage on his own. Aoi might try
well.
to get a couple of auto attacks off, and now he's realizing I am in a really bad spot. That fissure totally backfired, blocking 2 of Team Dog on the wrong side, and Aoi pays the price. Pile Die is now saying, oh god, I'm so sorry.
Yep. First blood gave to smuggling, so he's gonna. You think he's gonna go quick phase this? It seems like Triangle Boot has been a very popular choice on Centaur. What do you think on the Boot's choice upgrade?
I think Tranquil is okay, just because when you're spamming Double Edge in lane, like using a spell doesn't actually break the Tranquils, but it will break if you auto attack, so I don't know, it depends. I think that Tranquils can kind of hurt you sometimes if you're trying to chase, but you should usually be relying on Blink Initiation and Stampede to stay caught up, you know, with whoever you're trying to go on.
Right.
And just having the HP regen is nice to never really have to go back to base.
Yeah, I agree. I actually think Tranquil is somewhat underrated. When the first Tranquil came out, I thought, oh man, it breaks, it's not going to be too good. But the armor that it's left over is so good. And you're going to be spending a lot of time walking around. So having that residual regen whenever you do get it back up, it's pretty good.
When they actually nerfed Tranquil Boots, I hadn't played Dota in like 2 weeks, and I got back, and I was trying to click the Tranquil Boots, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here, guys? And I thought my keyboard was broken or something.
I really think with like the Tranquil Boot change, they should be able to be disassembled. I don't think
Yeah.
that they should be permanently stuck as
But
those
then
boots.
everyone was buying them on like PL.
Oh, by the way,
like
Bone
Luna.
7 is going to just die right now.
Nice,
With Surge
grand.
out. And actually, they're going to try to get a return kill on
The Regoose.
Oh, no vac.
No, it doesn't stop DPs, the silence.
Yeah, no one really has vacuum at level 4.
Meanwhile, bot lane here, Sing Sing a little bit of trouble. He got Nova'd up and smuggling. He's moving fast.
Oh.
That Centaur's got boots. Oh, fogged the Nova.
Fogged
Fogged it
twice?
again. Fissure's going to come through. Oh, it's going to be on smuggling. They're going to try to burst him down. Here comes. Oh my god. Do it again. No! Double damage magic stick. You know what you say to that? You say that. Worth.
That is fucking huge.
Got him. That is a really happy Centaur right now.
Sing Sing through, man.
That was really
I mean-
interesting that he decided to turn like that.
Yeah, he had to kill.
The thing is, Storm is incredibly slow. Like, he has, what, 280 move speed now?
And he's
90?
made of lightning as well, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know. You figure like fast
Yeah.
lightning. Not this game, man.
No.
Logic, not even once. But yeah, it's 2-1 right now in favor of Team Dog, and currently the highest farmer in the game is Pycat, who's sitting at 27 and 16. Now, I mean, this lane is not really too hard for him by any stretch, because Murata doesn't really care about Ion Shell, and you can just spam Starstorm when things get a little bit too hairy for you.
I wasn't paying attention close to the end of the draft, but why do you think they went Darkseer instead of some of Bats or Bone 7's more common here, like Bat Rider or a Clockwork? You think those are banned out, or?
Honestly, I think it's because they wanted a mech carrier that wasn't Visage. I think that they wanted the Visage to be able to go Medallion, and then they wanted a hero to actually carry the mech. That way, they had somebody who would for sure be able to get the farm as an offlaner, because at that point, your last pick has to be an offlaner.
Yeah.
And who else can really give you the guaranteed kind of income to get you a mech fast enough that isn't Darkseer?
I suppose.
Oh, MSS could be in trouble here. He's going to be forced to invoke Ghostwalk, so... Spending some mana. Ghostwalk costs a lot of mana.
And
man.
especially at this time of the game, like even using an invoke kind of fucks up your thing you had going, because all of a sudden you have to re-invoke other spells and get Ghostwalk out, so it's actually like costs more than you think.
Top
Yeah.
tower is under attack. Can we pause, please? I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational.
Invoker is TPing straight back to base. He's expecting a gank. Meanwhile, on the bot lane here, Misery. No.
Just casual soul assumption
Yeah.
for like 90% of Misery's health. No big deal. I honestly love Tranquil's on Lich. That's probably my favorite hero to get them on.
CM's not bad either.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of CM as well. It seems like any hero that has like a stable mana regeneration, just, you
Yeah.
get the HP side as well. Yeah, this has been a fairly calm game aside from how the bot is going. We know Centaur's doing quite well because of the traits. We know Invoker's doing decently. And of course, Mirana's doing quite well. It seems like this is Dog's game plan, or at least how they want to play it, because...
Every time we've seen Cloud9, they've always like loved their Roche. It's like kind of their thing. So do you think they'll like pressure the Roche early and go for that?
Cloud9?
Yeah. Like remember they did it on Evoker. They get the Mask of Madness on
Oh,
Joe.
yeah.
They always love getting Roche. Like.
I feel like for Roshan, it's more like, hey, we're doing well, we're going to kill you a couple times, and then we go for Roche. It's not exactly like a game priority.
Yeah.
So... Not
Man,
sure about that
Aoi is
Roshan
just
thing.
abusing the side chapter now. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing going on. He's buying Sobi masks and rings of regen and selling them back.
Nobody's able to do
and
that.
then buying them again.
Yep.
I don't know. It's pretty funny. But he is going Medallion because he kept one of the masks.
Yeah, I
it's,
don't think you should be able to do that either.
It's so funny. He did it like 10 times.
I seen a guy like it's not so bad, but with a ring of health, it's like way worse.
Well, I mean, he could have bought a ring of health. He had the mana.
Ooh, Moonlight Shadow
Yeah,
Initiation.
see? He's level 6,
Dead.
but is he even going to be able to live through
Nope,
this? The
Chain
Chain
Frost.
Frost and
Beautiful.
the Double
Top
Edge.
tower is under
The
attack.
mini stone for the
Good.
chain fast.
Good night. Ladia's going to spot out MSS here middle as well. And his Evoke is on cooldown.
All right, this is the same gank, right? Invis into Initiation. Draw's got to get...
That arrow.
But Draw has like
Arrow on
nothing.
bottom.
I mean, she has a lot of damage.
Owie.
Something bad
Goodbye.
is happening.
In fact, Invoker's running straight up here. Oh, Fissure's going to hit. The tower's going to be there, but the cold snap, the right clicks.
Dive's middle tower is under attack.
And be still alive.
Does he have a
Watswick's
swing?
Invoker is kind of a kitten, unfortunately. He doesn't really do that much damage.
Bad dudes, middle tower. Everyone, go now.
Midas.
Midas Gaming.
When Cloud9, they love that shit, don't they? That's
They
their thing.
really, really do. The thing is,
Dive's middle
and I think it
tower
was
is under attack.
actually Hani who said this during the last DreamLeague finals when we were interviewing him after a game. He said, typically buying a Midas is only good if it doesn't directly change the
Dive's
impact
middle
that your
tower
hero
is
has in
under
the game
attack.
at that point in time. And I don't really feel like it changes how much he would do at this point. Like, what other 1900 gold item would give him an impact great enough to the point where you say, okay, I need this. you
Mask
know?
of Madness?
Yeah, but Mask of Madness is pretty much just an attack speed item.
Yeah, and
And-
you're assuming Envy joins fights, which he typically
Dive's
doesn't
top
really do
tower is
Yeah,
until
he
much
kind of
later.
farms.
Yeah,
Ding dong.
so that's fine. He farms and push towers a lot when other people are fighting. That's kind of what he looks to do.
Yeah. Also, though, I feel like Team Dog, they've started off pretty strong. They haven't
Dude's
really
top tower
gotten
gonna
like a
fall
gigantic
over
advantage or
soon.
anything. The no towers have dropped for either side.
Now they have straight
Well,
up
yeah.
Link Centaur. I think
Oh,
this is the
owie.
Again, getting
Owie.
smacked in the
Dive's
face.
top
Not great.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think what like Dog is bringing something back really old school, like 2-1-2, and all your lanes have really good killing potential. Reminds me of days like Sven Lena, where you just like, you miss that once, you're eating a Stormhammer, LSA into Dragon Slave. This is kind of what we're seeing with the Lich Centaur on the bot, the Marana, and the Naga on top. It's doing quite a lot of work. They're picking up kills here and there. It's forcing AUI to move around and then still killing him. The one thing they're not doing a good job is shutting down Envy, which, you know, he's kind of farming fast.
It's so hard to gank him in that position, though, because with the tier 1 bottom still being alive, like going into the woods is crazy risky. There's just so many areas that Cloud9 could react to and just come in and try to counter gank. So I'm not really surprised at the fact that they haven't really infiltrated the jungle too much, especially when they're finding kills on Sing. Sing's died twice.
Yeah, true.
You know, and it's a 10-minute game, so it's not like they're really losing out by killing another core. Sure, Envy is getting farm, but so is Pycat.
Are they even worried about Drow at all? Because they have the initiation to like punish him. Drow hates him.
It's tough to say, because if you initiate with Song to try to catch Envy, then there's a really good opportunity that Cloud9 can be able to react to that, especially if they manage to get Bone 7 with a mech. But actually, Bone 7's also going Midas, so they're not going to have a mech on him anytime soon.
Yo, you get the mech after. Really after.
Really after.
Meanwhile, you can see that the bot lane is going to be smoke ganking, and Envy, he dodged in the jungle for about 20 seconds. He does have the support of the birds. The question is, are they going to go quick live? And the answer, I think so. Yeah, they're bursting the hell out of him. That is a quick kill.
That hurt.
Well, they want to come back here. They actually block. No, they want... What?
No.
What the heck?
No.
What's going on right now?
That was a huge waste of mana, actually, and they're not really going to get anything out of it.
And
Misery, he's still under Moonlight Shadow. Here comes the blink in. He's going to double edge. He might have just killed himself, actually. He's going to run into the Remnant and eat an auto attack, but Pycat, he gets
Lich.
a double
He
kill.
sees Lich.
Wait, no, he's on a killing spree, excuse me. Yeah, he's going to get Misery. But Sing, he does end up picking at the double, but that was so sloppy.
It was so
It's
weird.
not done, yo. Here comes Fog. He's going to have to ensnare. There's no zip. Cheapy straight up. Where's the arrow? Song to cancel. Yep. And that's going to be the dead kill.
Nice.
It looked pretty bad for Cloud9 in the beginning, and then it looked all right. But when things clean up, Pycat getting, 2-3 kills on that engagement? He has a 4-0 streak.
I don't know, man. That fissure was questionable. Pylai is definitely not bringing his A game here.
It's sort of blocked, right?
No, it blocked the bad way, though.
No, I think Sing Sing's decision to go for the Invoker is a mistake. I think he should have gone
No,
for the
for sure. Like,
Lich.
it was a mistake, but I still think it would have been better to have both heroes on the other side.
It didn't actually block the Invoker, though. He just thought he was blocked. I thought as well.
Yeah.
Because we saw him walk past it like a few seconds later.
I don't know. I just feel like that whole situation was like really awkward from Cloud9. And sure, Sing got 2 kills out of it, but Pycat found a kill in the meantime while that was happening, and yeah, 4-0 for him.
Dire's middle
this is
tower
crazy.
is under
Do you think a
attack.
mechanism would have helped in that way?
Dire structures are
Maybe.
fortified.
I mean, it's a good item, 250 health. Like at this early. Oh, wow. Hits on 3 Tornado,
Oh my
EMP,
God.
and the Stomp to follow it up. Pylai totally out of mana right now. MSS, he's on a killing spree. Give Pycat a mega kill. The arrow comes out. It makes contact. Shoot arrow, hit
Dire's
arrow.
Holy
middle tower
shit.
has been denied.
That escalated
Dire's
quickly.
That was
tower is
beautiful,
under
man.
attack. With
Who was
Dire's
the
top
guy
tower
that
has fallen.
says Cloud9, or sorry, Team
Radiant
Dog's coming here to
structures are
collect
fortified.
5,000 or
think
whatever
that was
their
James.
man-
That was James.
James.
Yeah. That sounds like something James would say. Man, that guy's a dick.
Man, these
sometimes.
guys are playing really well, and
Radiant's
I gotta
middle
say that
tower
was
is under
actually the
attack.
first stampede that looked like a
Dire's
stampede. You're not
bottom
running
tower is
away.
under attack.
You're going
Everyone
balls
ran
deep.
in.
You're going in. Yeah,
Oh,
oh my
what a
god,
deny.
what a deny from Visage.
With the Pilot Eye,
And he
yeah.
just resummoned the burst
Tower is
too.
under attack.
Ain't no prop.
That was beautiful.
All right, so I got to go for the team that has 2 drums right now.
That's your...
That's my jam.
Yeah.
Like 2 bongos. I mean, how can you hate on it? Such a cost-effective item, man. Love it.
I remember when you were teaching Pyrian how to play Dota. Like, well, after that week or so, every single hero he'd play, he'd buy drums. And he'd be like, Shane, it's the best item in the game. Andy said so. And I was like, yeah, okay.
It really is so good.
But he literally bought it on every hero for like a week.
Yeah, there's some heroes I wouldn't get it on, but there's a lot of heroes I would get it on. I'd say, like, I wouldn't get it on Darkseer.
Tinker.
I probably wouldn't get it on Tinker. I wouldn't get it on
Silence.
Storm.
Yeah, on top lane, Fog's trying to run away. Perfectly changed on here, done by C9.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about this particular lineup is that if there's a tower there at tier 1, the tower would be dead. Yeah. Speaking of towers being dead, tier 1 tower being backdoored by the birds on the bot lane. Very nicely done by Aoi.
Yes, Sing's
Enemy
down
the
here,
points.
but he's got to bail. He can't save the tier 1, unfortunately.
Good
So
dude's
it's
bottom
a
just
tier
fell
1
off.
for basically a hero pickoff, because I believe that tower was already dead. At least the top lane
No,
one.
Yes,
well,
the top one was,
they got a trade on the tier 1 because the Visage Birds got bottom.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We got it. We're doing it. What is happening? It's getting late. All right.
It is getting late.
With 2 Midases going on Cloud9, are you actually worried that they're down by 7 kills at this point in the game, or do Dog have to do a lot more to actually cement themselves into a big lead?
I really think that Dog have a pretty significant advantage right now because,
The Cloud9 dying.
Highlight Eye just dying casually in the top lane near the tier 2. It's fine. It's totally okay. But the biggest issue really is that Sing has nothing. Like, the Storm was supposed to have more in the situation, and he just didn't get a lot of it his laning phase. I mean, heck, he died twice
Yo, Green
in the
Goose,
lane.
something bad is
Like,
happening.
that's
In your
not really a good thing, especially on a snowball hero like Storm, who desperately
And he
needs
was
to, like,
level 6 as well when he died.
yeah. And the thing is, he's not even rushing a BKB. He's straight Orchid, so he's going to be kind of doing the same thing that Solo was in the previous one, where he commits to the fight so hard that he's likely going to be dying every single time that he engages.
Yeah, and big part of a lot of Cloud9 victory, AUI is generally the third core, which seems weird because he's generally playing support, but he generally has like a 20-minute Aghanims on Visage,
yeah.
and he's got 5 def. We're not even close to even, halfway there, so I think they're really in trouble with the cores not farming too well, Sing Sing and AUI in particular. I mean, Envy's doing well, but Envy's not playing one of those heroes that could just walk in a fight and turn the tide of the fight, unless you get a 5-man silence. So
What? Okay.
He saw the illusion, yeah. He was panicking.
Yeah.
Oh, Sing. Going potentially for
There's a song.
Pycat. Pops a song.
Oh,
Sings out of mana.
Arrow combo?
Oh, nicely done. Oh, Fissure? No, he's still dead. Oh, nice Echo Slam though from Pylite Die. Hits on 2 Fog. He's got Stampede on him, but he's going to go down to Envy. Blink stun coming in from Smogalig. They're going to be able to get 1. Sing's already down. Actually make that 3.
Oh, Envy's dead.
And Envy is not... He's not having a good time anymore. The chain from downtown. Stomp in 1 second. Blink forward. There's the double edge. 4 down on the side of Cloud9. And Fogged and Pycat are the only casualties from Team Dog.
Kalana's getting wrecked.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good, honestly.
Let's just buy Midas.
Team Dog.
What is going on?
It's like, you can do it, I can do it too.
And somebody left their freaking Skype on.
Yeah.
On their tablet.
It was
'cause
that James fella.
I just hear beep every couple of
No
seconds.
one talks to me on Skype, so it's probably...
I just have mine on D&D because there's so many people that I can't deal with the noise, because
Okay.
it'll be going off like every second.
Is there any reason that Bone 7 does not have a complete mech on him right now? He's got
I
2,500
don't know.
gold.
He's going to buy like bots. man.
Radiance.
Is he so next level? It's like, oh, I'm going to spend nothing but my unreliable gold and save my reliable gold.
Yeah, but there's no
'Cause-
reason to save that much reliable.
I
gold.
don't know, man. It's just like,
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
he's going to die here now.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's pretty shagged.
TP?
Oh, the
TP?
creep
TP's
might
like,
save him. The
cool.
creep saves him! Yes!
He's
No,
still
he's
dead.
dead. Yeah.
5 in a row.
He's going Shivas.
What an honorable
He's
I
trade.
don't
going
really know what's
Shivas.
going on.
He bought Shivas before he died, and he didn't lose a single point of gold.
So he's going Shivas against a team.
That has nothing but magic damage.
Yeah, but I can kind of see it because, like, the Naga Siren and, to an extent, like, most of their team don't really have escape mechanisms as long as you're carrying, like, dust for MS.
Dire's top
Oh,
tower is under
Pycat
attack.
wants to go on Aoi pretty hard here. Has a double damager, and Stampede's going to be popped. Misery coming in from the back.
Oh my god.
There is no way you can run from that. Sing in the meantime, he's with Pylite Die.
Where's
Smuggling.
out of mana? Dead.
Oh, the wickets are split. Sing is not getting that kill. Unfortunate. Teleport.
tornado!
Beautiful.
Player.
Going for
Oh,
broke.
he does no damage. That enchant totem was pretty optimistic from Pylite Die. That's got to be like the most depressing thing because enchant totem, even at rank 1, it's like a double damage for you. And he's like, I'm gonna hit you with my giant tree.
Stout Shield Sage and the armor from Tranquil Boots. Holy.
Well, this is a free Roshan.
Yep. I mean, whatever this game goes, Cloud9's gonna lose a lot of street cred after this game. Because I mean,
This is honestly
Roshan
pretty
has fallen to
lopsided.
the
Like,
dive.
the CS, you can see that Cloud9 are like effectively farming the map. They got 2 Midases. They're still getting stuff done. It just feels like they're not playing as a team. They're just like not communicating with each other at all. They're all out of position all the time.
Mad Dude's top
I think
tower
this
on
game really
fire
showcased how
soon.
important Bone 7 and AUI is for the team. Because, yeah, Sing Sing and
Your
Envy is
greenies,
going to have the big
something
farm and to
bad is
close
happening.
games out. But
In
really
your
early
bottom.
on, rotation-wise, keeping the carries locked down and protected, it's down to 2 supports. And unfortunately, AUI's... He's had his moments denying towers, backdooring towers, but he's been picked off multiple times. Pylite dies off in his own worlds a lot of times and gets picked off. So I don't think the support plays are keeping up.
Wait, you were talking about the deny tower. Well, that was to do with him. That was him. Fissured everyone and then the Visage Bird denied it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you gotta click the deny button though.
Let's go rewind, right? The first blood.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Radiant's
Okay,
top
Andy.
tower
I'm
is
just
under
saying,
attack.
he's
Yeah.
not having the greatest game.
Yeah.
So free tier 1,
Radiant structures
top lane
are
here.
fortified.
Wait, fort. Huh.
Yeah,
Greenwood's
I think
top
it's just because they
thing is
assume they're
about
not
to
going to
get
go tier
knocked
2,
over.
which I'm guessing that assumption is
Radiant's
correct.
top
Maybe
tower
not.
They're coming. I don't see
They
why
have
not. You
Aegis,
have
actually.
Aegis,
Yeah, they have Aegis, so they actually might just go for a tier
You have
2.
Aegis, Blink Centaur, and to be honest, you know, Invoker, or sorry,
Radiant's top tower is
MSS,
under
whatever his
attack.
name is, as
Guys,
well as
guys,
Just go
Pyke.
through every name. Just
Yeah.
keep going.
They are actually quite farm at this point. Holy crap, I finished Heaven's Halberd.
Dire's bottom
So
tower is
Envy
under
is going to
attack.
have to get BKB.
Yeah, he's not going to be having the greatest time.
I think Envy can actually push faster than most of the...
If he's not afraid, he's being very afraid right now because he has no idea where the enemy team is.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's scary, man. Stampede. The thing is, the Naga Siren
Oh, he's-
and the Centaur don't even have to be there. It could just be one hero.
Dude, Envy's dead.
Is he?
He could be.
He's grand.
He's grand.
He's doing fine. At the very least, Cloud9 didn't lose their top tier 2,
Yeah.
which would have been really bad because the glyph was kind of used wastefully. But, you know. I find it interesting that Smoke didn't go hood.
Oh, Pi. Twilight die.
He has no mana. He's just going to leap in. Okay, that was
Oh, it's...
maybe not the best positioning for a
Uh-oh.
leap. The
Abort
double
mission.
TP. The arrow landed, but he's out of here, man. See you later.
Drew 2 TP, worth.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
a lot
I
of
mean-
gold for the sports.
When you're losing this
Well,
badly.
Yeah.
Bone 7 has a Midas. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but now you just lost like 50%
And
of
Aoi
the
is-
last Midas.
Aui's known for like having even in this situation he's 3 and 7 and he has a point booster, a medallion, and 1,300 gold, and it's 22 minutes.
I
in.
thought... How?
The guy gets creep kills, man.
Look, man.
He has 31. It's...
He has 31, which is not a lot. It's actually,
Like,
I'm going to tell you a secret, Bruno.
go on.
Reliable gold and shopping before you die. Actually,
Yep.
it's a big part of like supports getting enough gold. And yeah, he's gonna die here, you know. But
Let's see what he buys. Let's
all
see
right.
what he buys.
He's got nothing to buy though.
He's
because-
gonna buy an Ogre Club and 2 TPs. Here it comes. Ogre Club, 2 TPs. He got arrow. Never mind, he's dead. All right, well, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He let me down.
He should have bought Ogre Club.
Should have bought Sentries actually.
Yeah.
A TP and
Pi is in a little bit of trouble.
Oh,
The Fisher
what the
hits
heck?
absolutely nothing, but
The
he
Echo,
does
though.
Okay. Song, they're out of there.
no, they're gonna fight. They got MSS. Here comes the
Your green
EMP.
dudes, something
Yo,
bad is
not
happening.
looking good.
In your bottom.
He's not even
Oh
gonna
my
bowl out.
God.
He just stood there and got stunned. Sing,
Oh,
sing.
out of
I
there.
think he might
Tornado.
live.
Okay.
Yes, tornado.
All right.
Okay, that was clowny.
Why is Twilight Die still there?
I am like in utter shock that he didn't ball away from that.
He got the turn, in fairness.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. He still
Nah,
would have
man.
dodged the
It's
EMP.
like Bone 7's got my back.
Because the thing is, even if you don't get far enough away, the EMP doesn't hit you if you're ball.
If you're in
green
the
dudes,
ball
something
form,
bad
yeah.
is happening.
It's like Sonic.
In your bottom.
Yeah.
Bad dudes,
You're pretty
middle
much Sonic.
tower.
Yeah.
Everyone, go.
But
now.
anyway, the reaction from Team Dog, they're all 5 down here right now. Gonna get the tier 2 safe lane. No real contention. And there's no glyph. They might just make the
Radiant's
transition
bottom
mid, honestly.
tower has fallen.
I don't see why not. Shiva is completed. I'm still completely shocked that C9 does not have a mech yet. Like,
Yeah.
Visage is not going for it. Darkseer completely skipped it. And I get the idea of, hey, if I get hit by EMP, I'm not going to use my mech, which there's more of a nod towards Shiva's. Because Shiva's...
Yeah, but Darkseer has pretty good ink gain, and his mana cost isn't that high.
I absolutely agree. That's why I'm like, when you're losing fights, a mech would help out so much.
Doesn't Darkseer have the highest in-game in the game? I'm pretty sure he
No,
does.
Pugna does.
Not the highest.
Oh, Pugna, yeah.
Pugna and Skywrath are like 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah.
But his ink gain is not bad, is basically the point that we're trying to make. So double blink now on Cloud9. Pilot Eye and Envy both have their blinks. This could be the game changer. This could be the time where you get the 5-man dunk, and then suddenly the game looks pretty easy.
I mean, the way that Pilot Dice been dropping fissures, he needs
Okay,
that
yeah.
blink.
Well, he
Holy
got
shit.
that Echo Slam bottom lane was pretty good.
He
I mean,
needs
they
to
were
make
surrounded
sure
him.
that he puts himself in a hero to make sure that he doesn't miss, because he needs the aftershock stun. Because I think he would still miss the fissure. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Pilot Eye is
mean-
great. It's fine.
It's actually next level fissure. He missed it, so they're like, yeah, he's got no stun. Let's go
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
And then he just
He
echoes.
mind-fucked them.
He baited it, yeah. I don't know, man. That's pretty
Green dude's
optimistic.
top thing is about
Tier
to
2
get
push up
knocked
top. I don't
over.
think Cloud9 will be able to defend this.
After this, they only have 1 tower left.
Yep. 1 tower. 1 tower to rule them all, Shane. I mean,
tower
Bruno.
to
Green
guide them.
dude's tower
That's doing so
down,
good, too.
son.
Were you? I think he said chain like 4 times.
Fuck you, man.
What would Bruno say?
I don't know. Bruno loves me. Oh, bottom, sing. kind of like just
Zipping.
running.
Oh, he
Yeah,
went for the
TP.
TP.
Oh, he's gonna get stomped.
No.
No, if he did it sooner, he would have gotten him. I think he kind of hesitated because he wasn't sure if he could catch him.
It was on cooldown.
Bone 7, surging away. That's only a level 2 surge. It's gonna wear off. Oh, there's
Silence?
a silence. He has Manta, though.
Bottom
He has Manta, Manta,
tower.
arrow, Manta, arrow.
Fissure.
How
Yes.
about that?
That was so close.
Feels good. Feels good to watch something go so well, you know? But yeah, I think Smoggler could have actually gotten the kill on Sing there as well. Because of this, if he did it like even a half a second sooner, he would have been in range for the stomp. Because hoof stomp radius is actually pretty large. And then you would have been able to get the tornado afterwards, and it would have been very dead Sing. But yeah. They'll take the Darkseer kill. By the way, this Darkseer is 0-3 and 0 in a 25-minute game.
Yeah, very little impact in the
Doesn't
game.
matter. Have Midas.
He's actually only taken
Oh,
up
top
space.
lane arrow. Saying so. Sunstrike's
my
gonna come
God.
through. Bam. That's a dead
How about
SB.
Middle tower is under attack.
What an arrow.
Do you reckon this will be one of these GG calls?
No, not in Cloud9.
I don't think Cloud9 actually GG that much. They're going to find MSS in the woods, though.
Nice.
Orchid now completed on Sing.
Radiant structures are
Yeah, that's a make it kill, so
Yeah,
700
huge,
gold for him.
So whenever I look at Bone 7, his Midas on CD. All right, he uses it. Okay.
Bone
take
7
it.
almost running
Oh,
into an
Aoi.
arrow. They're going to find Aoi, but I don't think they want to commit to this,
He has
really.
the birdie protection.
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous. I think they're more content to just kind of chill around and maybe go for the tower. So for Podcat, do you just go Deso? I think Deso's like really strong, especially when you're trying to break the base.
I like it
Because
as
you
well.
already have Manta.
Especially against like heroes like this that don't really have that much armor.
I think it
Tower's
depends
under
on how long the game you think you want to drag it to. Because I don't think Deso is a really good late game item.
I think Orchid is actually pretty legit on Morana.
It could be against the storm,
Yeah.
I guess.
Middle tower
But-
Or
down.
if
What
like
you gonna
the
do? Get
Earthshaker
mad or
blinks
get
in, right,
even?
and you can Orchid him before he does his full combo.
I
That's
mean,
also pretty useful.
that's pretty hard, right? If he brings in an Echo.
Well, I mean, if you're not actually getting hit by the Echo,
Sure,
it's
sure,
pretty
sure.
easy to
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
like
yeah.
the enchant and the fissure.
Yeah, but I'm in agreement with you with the Deso. Like, if you think you're going to end the game right now, which I think Team Dog definitely can, you go for the Deso. It's
But
like the most cost-effective item.
Yeah.
There's enough money to buy it right now.
Who has
Dire's
the
bottom
Necro book?
tower is under attack.
Oh, it's lit.
Lich with level
Jeez.
2 Lecco book.
Yeah, he's got the Midas. Hey. You know what CM got? Blink BKB and a point booster and didn't do shit. And what I say, you go pipe and Necro books.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a pipe. I mean, Necrobook's still a damn good item. Doesn't matter like who you make it on.
Yeah, it's kind of that item.
It's actually better when you make it on a pushing team, like they had.
I don't know, man. I think crazy, crazy. So
Right.
smoke in the woods. It's just two people just looking for picks, I guess.
I mean, they definitely can. Like, these two have so much killing potential. They picked the Invoker earlier, and they do see Misery Lich.
Oh,
This
Not
is so
exactly what they
dangerous,
want.
though.
they have back Liches and
I mean,
kinda
they have a
along
war protection on their mid lane. Are
It's so funny how many wards are placed, and they're just like,
They're actually afraid to go on this Lich. Are you kidding?
yeah,
He has a
dude,
Necro 3.
he's got a book 3. Yeah, they're gonna go.
Alright,
Yeah, you'll get the book off though.
Oh,
Oh,
tornado!
tornado! I think he still dies.
yeah.
He's dead.
But Sing has no matter. Oh, nice.
Sleeping out, it's fine.
Yeah, he's just fine. But
You want
Smoggle, he
Earthshaker
finds
there.
Pile Die, yeah.
I mean, you'll take that trade. You give Sing a kill.
And some baby
for
gills.
1-for-1 trade. Resummon?
We went
Resummon?
for the Deso in the end.
Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. Scouting out Roshan, not up yet. Still got, I think, 2 minutes left. Or no, it's actually,
Nobody knows, Andy.
whatever. It's freaking hieroglyphics to me, man.
Ooh, can they kill smuggling, actually?
Fucking science.
Bastards.
I mean, Magnus, how the hell do they work? Nobody knows.
I think they smell really bad and they hate each other.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
My professional opinion.
But, like, you're Bruno. I'm in no place to argue with you.
Apparently, I'm a professor.
You were. You taught, man.
Magnets.
He teaches me things every day.
Yeah, same. The wise man.
I don't know why I'm referring to you in the third person when you're sitting right next to me.
I am as well, actually.
This is
how
a
you know it's-
douchebag move to do. Like,
That's how you know it's getting late.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all kind of just like, what?
I already checked out. It's like C9 losing, no point.
Jesus. So much for hashtag not biased. Check out my team that I like's losing.
Not
Fuck
a
this
biased
game.
caster, man. I'm like,
Unbelievable.
I'm totally professional, guys.
Okay, so Bone 7 has forgone the boots build. He's going to buy a Blink Dagger now, and MSS picks up a Hex
Maybe he forgot. I forgot to do that once or twice.
to buy boots.
Yeah. I think I was playing Weaver.
You ever walk outside in the snow without shoes on?
No, I actually brought my boots specifically for today because it was snowing today in Sweden, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm wearing my boots."
Yeah, you packed like nothing but winter clothes,
Yeah.
and we actually had like a really mild winter this year.
I have all winter jumpers, and I only have like 2 normal hoodies.
Jesus.
It's a disaster.
All right, so Roshan attempt here from Dog. I think Cloud9 should be able to react.
They're completely ready for it. They have to smoke up. They're waiting for somebody to farm bot.
I don't think their ward actually sees though. No, their ward coverage doesn't see them walking into the pit.
I mean,
Oh, it's
by the
Misery.
time they
Gonna
get
see
there,
Misery.
they have Song, they have Moonlight Shadow.
They're going around.
There's no way this could go well for Team C9.
Oh my god.
no.
Oh, they see every single one. The sentries drop, but he's actually out of range. They pop the Song, Sing balls in. The EMP doesn't land,
This is so
unfortunately.
bad.
Song.
Pilot that needs the
How are they
biggest
gonna
dunk
go
of his
about this?
life. He's
Oh my
hex
God.
up back.
He's dead.
What is it? It's an Eggman dunk. Everybody's alive thanks to the mech though. And now they're going to re-engage. Bone 7's going to melt immediately. Chain Frost bouncing left and right on the back line. Envy's dead. Ari's going to be dead quickly as well. That was the best coordinated 5-man dunk.
What?
But it didn't do jack squat. That was a 5-man vacuum launcher. Dunk it didn't do anything.
Holy shit, man!
How can you get that good of a combo and just lose? They get wiped. They didn't kill a single person.
Oh, the
That's-
value mech.
That's got to be GG.
It has GG.
Radiant's
Holy
middle
shit.
tower
I mean,
is
okay,
under
first of
attack.
all, they didn't have Shivas there, which
Radiant
just
structures
some
are
damage.
fortified.
The Storm was dead in the beginning of the fight, and Envy wasn't doing jack squat. The Birds wasn't doing anything.
What?
That looked like it was going to go so well, and then all of a sudden it was like, what?
Radiant's
No
middle
one was at full
tower
life.
has
No one
fallen.
took any damage. Everyone had like a million wand
Radiant's
charges
middle
and mechs, and
barracks
then
under attack.
all of a sudden your ulti just doesn't
Okay,
really
that
feel
was
anything.
Actually, that's only
Good
one Rax
guys,
down.
middle
If they can
Rax
hold
is
this Rax,
impeded.
which I don't think they can, but if a miracle
Like,
happens,
they can do this, but I don't think they will.
Dire's bottom
I
tower
don't think they
is
can.
under attack.
Sing's already out of mana
Oh,
again.
Holy
okay,
shit,
okay.
5-man.
That's how I'm
What
saying.
a hex!
Oh, they
How
dead now.
about that?
Well, why is Pycat just left out with 2?
He has ages still.
Me.
I feel like it actually would have been better for him to just die there.
And then
fight.
re-engaged.
Yeah. Well, they'll be happy with that. They still didn't lose a single person. I mean,
Dire's
That-
bottom tower is under attack.
I guess Cloud9 just goes with the whole never give up, never surrender mantra. You know?
Yeah, I like it. The way I played Dota as well. Lose, but just smile.
What?
You keep the smile, I get a frown.
Yeah, that's
Because that game, you're just like, you're like, oh, we're having a great time. We're gonna. You're like 1 and 9. I'm just like, God, kill me. Yeah, it was good.
You know, if you're not down by like 20 kills, that combo would have done a lot.
So you're saying as if you're not behind, you're ahead.
No, I'm just saying the chance of comeback is very slim.
Was that a level 1 Echo Slam or level 2?
No, it was 2. I think.
Yeah, it was 2. I definitely checked right after he died. He's level 11, unless he got some next level experience that leveled him up, which is possible because there were necro books around.
Yeah.
I wonder if Team Dog were actually as shocked at that as we were, because when you see that happen, they're going to be able to catch out by
He has
Cat, but
age.
unfortunately, yeah.
Tornado
He's
gets
got
blinked.
ages.
Sing
He
Sing's
hexed
dead.
over the tornado,
In a
though.
row.
Doesn't seem to matter.
No, doesn't matter.
How about that?
Yeah, and Smoggle League finds Pilot Die anyway. That poor Earth Golem guy. And they're going to smoke. Envy blinks away and TPs to the base.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pilot Die, or not Pilot Die, excuse me, Bone 7 is 0, 5, and 0.
Man, he would have got 5 assists right there in that team.
He has not been involved in anything.
You call that 5-man vacuum not being
Yeah,
involved?
I agree. That was like...
Okay, it was a sick vacuum.
That and a
But
wall.
maybe if he did anything prior to 30 minutes into the game.
Look, I agree he should have got a mech, but with all this being
Or
said,
Boots. What do you think about Boots?
Boots over it.
Radiant's
Okay.
top tower is under attack. Hey, you
Boots, man.
guys
Only rely on
doing
Surge.
some
Just
great
wear
work.
gloves.
Forget
They
about
didn't-
it.
I'm just confused how Team Dog is that clumped.
Green
Yeah,
Team's
but
top thing
it
doesn't
kinda
matter.
get knocked over.
It's one of those
Radiant's
things where you
top tower
see
has
Sing
fallen.
is like slept and you want to try to go in and like go for the insta combo.
Oh, Bone 7, he dead. He has no buyback
In a
either.
row.
Sing Hex.
Sing's
How
hex.
about that? Somebody's
Yeah.
cooking.
There she is.
There you go. We got an upset, boys.
That was beautiful.
Radiant's middle
Well,
tower
I
is
think-
under attack.
Misery.
Six in a
Misery.
row.
I think everyone was kind of
How about
saying,
that?
you know, like if Team Dog bring their A game, maybe they can perform.
Nobody was saying that here.
What?
I first picked Misery, actually.
Yeah, he first picked Misery.
So,
Bruno next level tactics. But I do have to commend them because honestly they made something that we've seen a lot actually work, which is Centaur, which is still a little bit unconventional if you ask me, because the hero's track record hasn't been great, and I know team that actually made him work.